Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy January of 2023. I just wanted to jump on here and I don't have like a Shanquella update cuz nothing has came out, but just thinking of some stuff. Like I actually saw someone trying to say the parents did a sacrifice for Shanquella. I mean, guys, this family is hurting, right? Because the sister said the following week they were going on a vacation. So she didn't even have to go to Cabos with them, but she was down for a trip. So don't you think if they wanted to do something to her, they would have waited until they went on their own trip and said, "Oh, hey, this is something happened." This family did not do that. They did not do that. Please don't go with that narrative and, put that out. This family is grieving as your family would be grieving if it happened to you. No, this baby was not sacrificed. She went over there with some so-called friends who had an agenda. They had an agenda. Now they're looking up PPP loans. What does that have to do with anything? Come on, guys, don't do that. Show some respect. She went over there with a group of snakes, not friends, a group of snakes who was envious of her because she had a little more than they had. And this is what happened. And really, I don't think they expected her to die. I really thought, when you look at it, I'm thinking they recording to probably blackmail her or something with, "Oh, if you don't give me this amount of money, I'm going to start dropping these videos when you got beat up in Cabo naked." That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking her little body just couldn't take all the beating that they did to her. So she eventually, passed away. But I was just thinking about the whole thing, the whole total, the totality of it all. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, I don't think, a part of me want to say, I don't think they meant to kill her. I think they just meant to beat her up and record it to humiliate her. But in the process, she passed away. Right? And it's crazy. Now they have all kind of theories. Oh, the cartel this and the cartel that, and what? I don't know. But I'm like, we don't need to go down rabbit holes with this information, with her story. We don't need to be quiet about it. We don't need for her story to disappear off of the TVs. We need justice for this baby. They've already arrested the guy for the Idaho murders. And maybe it's because it all happened over here in America. Maybe that's why it happened so quickly. And maybe, of course, we don't control how they handle investigations and things over in Mexico. But it's been 2 months. We know who the killers are, and no one has been brought to justice. You're not out looking and searching for a killer. We know who did it. We know who did it. Dejanay Jackson, Khalil Cook, Malik Dyer, Elise Hyatt, Winter Donovan, Nazir Wiggins. We already know who did it. Well, Nazir claimed he didn't get there till the next day. And he claimed, he walked in and he was told that she wasn't feeling well, and he went into the room and rubbed her head and put on some Summer Walker and gave her a bag to throw up in. And the whole time I was looking at his Instagram, I'm like, you didn't see that this baby's face was swollen? You didn't see where, her eyes may have been blackened? You didn't see any of that? You rubbed her head, because anytime you rubbing somebody's head, I mean, you're right there on them. I can't rub my son's head and not see what's happening to his face. You know what I'm saying? He came into the room and put on Summer Walker because, you know, they said she was having alcohol poisoning. And then you have this man trying to get all this money from the Americans by all means necessary with these fake pictures. I'm like, so he's playing in the Americans' face. That's what he's doing. He's playing in our face. They know that it's not that bad. They know that body laying on the floor is not Shanquella. But he's going to milk it for however much money he can get out the American people. He's going to milk it. Make it make sense. He's gonna play in the Americans' face. You guys shouldn't have him on no more interviews. You guys shouldn't speak to him, period. Because now he's playing in the Americans' face and trying to get as much money that he can before people realize he's blowing smoke. No, he's a liar. He's a liar. And to me, that whole little scene with the lady, it looked staged, or maybe it was actually somebody that somebody had an episode over there who was sick, or maybe it was staged. But come on, guys, wake up. I don't believe nothing he said. Absolutely nothing he said. Because I was looking at another interview he said, and he was like, there was another video showing another fight. But when he was talking to Gerald Jackson, he didn't mention it. But when he was talking to somebody else, he mentioned there was another fight. And the police, according to that video, is why they issued an arrest warrant or whatever. Guys, don't let this man play with y'all. This man is trying to milk it. He's putting up cash apps and ways to pay him and Patreon. Why? For what? For a lie? Do they think we are stupid? Evidently they do. They take us for some fools over here. But don't go down the road of her family set her up. This ain't no blood sacrifice her family set up. Don't do that. Do not do that. Because you wouldn't want nobody coming at your parents like that. Yes, she got Shanquella had got a PPP loan too. Her mama got one. At least that's what they said. I didn't actually go read it, but they said Shanquella got one. So you gonna kill? I'm gonna kill my child to pay off a PPP loan? Come on, don't do that. That sounds stupid. Y'all, let's keep this girl's name in the public. Let's keep, and that Zuniga guy, y'all crazy. I don't believe nothing he say. I don't believe no pictures. If you can't show me a picture of her face with her face on it, you can't show me nothing. I don't believe nothing you say. I'm not buying anything you selling. I'm not picking up what you putting down, because now you're playing in the American people's face is what you're doing, and trying to get money off of it. Yes, sir, trying to get money off of it. Her family is suffering enough. They don't went through Thanksgiving and Christmas, and now into 2023 without their loved one. Don't let him continue to play in their family, in her family's face like that. He's a joke. I don't know about no cartel. I don't know about any of that. I'm thinking these are American people who went over there for a vacation with an agenda, and it backfired because she passed away. And she went over there with a group full of snakes. So-called friends, but they were all snakes. So guys, don't do that. Please don't. Respect them enough to know this family is grieving. And the last thing they need to hear is, oh, we done sacrificed our child to pay off a PPP loan. Come on. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. I don't believe it. And I don't believe that Zuniga. I don't believe it whatsoever. I'm hoping that the FBI is behind the scenes, putting in the work, getting ready to send them, all 6 of them, back over there to Mexico. That's my prayer. That's what I'm hoping. Justice will be served. The same way they have already caught the